That's a good question, Doc. What do I do now? Dad's moved back in with Brooke, and I have to find that out by accident.
You have a decision to make.
Yes, the decision. Brooke's made hers. Damn it, I should have been part of that. But I wasn't. She excluded me.
It wasn't that she just excluded you, Ridge. She wasn't thinking about you. She was thinking only of the baby.
Brooke and I have been talking marriage here, planning a future. That's what our focus has been. Look, I understand her priority is her son. But that doesn't mean you exclude the significant other person in your life.
But you know why she didn't want to discuss it with you. She knew how you'd react.
Well, what does she think? I wasn't gonna find out?
Maybe she just thought it was just going to be for a little while.
Well, then she tells me that. But she didn't. Look, Doc, she doesn't have an excuse. Stop trying to give her one, all right?
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Why did you ask me to come here today?
They are truly a stunning couple.
Forget about him. Look at her. That is the ex-wife that Blake Hayes tried to hide from you.
I'd say that he's well worthy of her.
Who are you talking about, Blake?
No, that man that she's with.
Forget about him. We're talking about that lady doctor.
You just want me to be jealous.
No, I don't, honey. I want you to be smart. I want you to realize that any man who was married to a woman that looks like that and continues to see her has got to be watched and closely, Faith. Now, is that how you want to spend the rest of your life? Always looking over your shoulder, always wondering what he is doing when he's not with you?
I won't be doing that, Mama.
I wouldn't be so sure.
You know, I'm not so bad looking myself. And Blake is very well aware of that.
Oh, of course, honey. You're a very pretty girl. I've always said that.
Well, what are we talking about here, then? I'll tell you what we're talking about. You want me to suspect Blake the same way that you do. Well, I don't. And I won't. So quit trying. Mama, this isn't working. I mean, we're just getting nastier and nastier to each other every day. I don't want that. You don't want that. I think we both know what's got to be done.
I already told you I was going home.
Well, don't you agree it's the best thing?
The best thing for what? So that you can be taken advantage of, Faith. Because that is what is going to happen. I guarantee you the minute I set foot on that bus back to Texas, Mr. Hayes is going to put his plans into action.
Come on, Mama. Blake doesn't have any plan.
You want to bet?
What proof do you have? None. Really, Mama, you are so melodramatic.
Oh, so I don't have any proof, huh? So I'm just being melodramatic? Do you know that Blake Hayes has been in touch with your daddy?
This is a surprise.
Yes, I'm sure it is.
How did you find me?
Margot had your address.
Oh, yes, Margot, how are you two getting on?
Well, not that it's any of your business, but we're fine. Now, to the business at hand, why I came here.
Please, I don't have much time.
I came about your offer.
To buy your magazine.
Eye on Fashion, yes, that's right. Now, why exactly do you want to buy it? I mean, you've had no experience in publishing.
Bill, why does anyone want to buy anything? Because of its value.
Well, what kind of value do you find in a fashion magazine?
Monetary, pure and simple. Eye on Fashion used to cut quite a nice profit. It doesn't anymore. Obviously, you're not that interested in it. Why not sell it?
Why not, indeed?
So give me a price.
You know, you are not interested in buying a magazine, but you want something. The question is, what?
Are you sure, Trish? He hasn't even called? All right, look, I hate to keep bothering you like this. I'm just really anxious to see Rich. As soon as you hear from him, will you have him call me? All right, thanks. Oh, God. Please don't let me lose him today.
get it. What kind of question is that?
A simple question. It's one I feel I deserve an answer to.
Why did I want to see you today?
Yes, why? Why did you?
Obviously, I thought you could give me some feedback on this problem I'm having.
With Brooke.
That's right.
Do you feel that's an appropriate thing to discuss with me?
Why wouldn't it be?
Never mind.
Look, Taylor.
Let me put it like this,
No,
Rich.
you wait a minute. You are a shrink, right? You're an expert at helping people with their problems.
Yeah, you got that right. And like every other professional in my field, I have an office with appointments that usually run an hour in length.
Oh, you're upset because I'm taking too much of your time
Oh, you're
now.
missing the point.
Well, what is the damn point then?
Rich, you call me and you ask me to meet you here. This is a spot that has special significance for both of us. We've had wonderful times in here, or have you forgotten about that?
Of course I haven't.
So what do you think goes through my mind when I get a call from you asking me to meet you here? What do you suppose goes through my mind?
I don't know what you're thinking.
Well, you should know, but I'll tell you anyway. I wonder if possibly, just possibly, you might have wanted to see me for some other reason than professional. But then it turns out you don't. You want to sit here and talk about Brooke. Then I'm asking myself, why didn't he just meet me at my office? Why did he drag me clear over here to this romantic spot to do to me what he's done a million times before, sit here and discuss Brooke?
Taylor.
And you have to realize when you tell me over and over again about all of these situations with Brooke, these discussions, these disappointments, these disagreements, how I must be trying to read into your words why you came to me of all people.
I honestly thought you could help.
I see. Then you make an appointment, Ridge. If that's all I am to you, you make an appointment like everybody else who wants to see me.
Come on, Doc. Come on.
And what did I tell you about calling me Doc? I am a human being. I also told you that our conversations transcend the professional. You cut me deep enough, and there's a vulnerable woman inside, not a psychiatrist. A woman, Ridge. A woman who has feelings for you. I'm tired of you bringing me here and dumping all of these problems on me about Brooke. I have had it. That is for the coffee.
Blake's been in touch with my father?
Yep,
Bill Spencer.
that's right.
How do you know that?
Because I answered the phone today when Bill Spencer called up. I took the phone message.
Maybe he told him about me.
I don't think so, honey. The message was kind of cryptic. It was something about a business deal. But don't you think that it is very, very interesting that Mr. Hayes never mentioned a word about this to either you or to me?
I don't know if it's interesting, Mama. Come on. Let's go back to Blake's house and get your things. You have got a bus to catch.
You don't think I want to buy your magazine? Give me a price, see if I pay it.
All right.
Not worth this much.
It used to be.
Yes, when Caroline was running it. But she isn't anymore.
Well, it's obvious you're not interested in buying it.
Wait a minute. Bill. Give me some time to think about this.
Are you serious?
Dead serious.
30 days.
30 days. Agreed. But in the interim, I'll need something.
What?
Access to the magazine's archives. Which would include everything you have about its previous operation and its previous editor-in-chief. Your daughter, Caroline.
Why do you want to see the magazine archives?
If I'm going to buy it, Bill, I want to know all about it.
I'll send you the financials.
I want more than the financials. What's the matter? Is there something in those archives that you'd rather I didn't see?
No, I just don't think they're very relevant, but if you need to see them, I'll send them over.
Good. Now I'm going to have to ask you to leave. I have an appointment.
I still say there's more to this than you're letting on.
I guess that remains to be seen.
I guess so.
God, I'm so glad to see you. Look, Ridge, I know you're upset with me, but let me explain why I did what I did.
Yes, I want to hear that.
Well, after everything we've been through, and then to have this problem with the baby, a problem that requires having his father around most of the time, well, Ridge, I was afraid. I thought that maybe you'd overreact or something.
So you chose not to tell me?
I guess I was hoping that this problem with the baby would be over within a couple of days. It still might be, you know.
And it might not.
We have to be hopeful.
Yes, we do have to be hopeful.
Well, so it's not that bad, is it? I mean, it's definitely just a temporary situation.
Logan, I want the baby to get better just as badly as you do. But let's not pretend that this is not a significant problem for you and me, because it is.
Well, it doesn't have to be.
No, if you're willing to go on indefinitely without being together.
Oh, there's nothing indefinite about this, Ridge.
You don't know that. And if you do, if the problem with the baby is not that serious, why is Dad moving back in? I mean, if we're talking a couple of days here, he could easily arrange his schedule around the baby and not have to move back in. Look, in any event, whatever the situation is with the baby, I should have been told. I should have been part of that decision, and I wasn't. And damn it, Brooke, that bothers me.
Where's Faith?
She's upstairs.
Where'd you two guys go?
To Pierre's.
How was it?
You know how it was. You orchestrated it, didn't you?
Orchestrated what?
Faith kicking me out of her life. Don't you think that I don't know why you don't want me around anymore?
You're wrong, Bonnie.
This has to do with Bill Spencer.
Bill Spencer?
Yeah, that's right. You and him got something going, don't you?
Any dealings that I might have with Bill Spencer don't have anything to do with you, Bonnie. You're just stirring up trouble again.
No, she isn't, Blake. She's just asking questions, and so am I. And what is going on between you and my father?
Ridge, I can understand your frustration with all this.
No, I really don't know if you can.
Yes, of course I can. The last thing you and I needed was for something like this to happen.
Brooke, it's not the problem that bothers me. It's the way it was handled.
All right. Do you want me to tell Eric that he has to move out? That we have to deal with this some other way?
No, that's not what I want you to tell him. What would that do to the boy? He's got his dad back, and all of a sudden he doesn't?
Please believe me when I tell you that Eric is going to be in that condo not one day longer than is absolutely necessary. This will all work out, Ridge. Please believe me, it will.
Look, let's just worry about the boy, shall we?
What about you and me?
You just take care of your son, Logan. He's your priority now. He's your only priority now.
That's right, Mr. Hayes. I told my daughter about your phone call from Bill Spencer, and naturally, she and I are both very curious what you and he have going and why you kept it from us.
Faith, what possible reason could I have for contacting your father that would be harmful to you?
Harmful?
Well, that's what you and your mother are both insinuating and implying here, that I'm manipulating something nefarious behind your back. Do you really think that's what I'm doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah, Mr. Hayes. What indeed?
You've shown an interest in your sister, haven't you?
This is about Caroline?
Yes, this is about Caroline. It was going to be a surprise, but due to your mother's suspicious nature, I don't suppose it can be now. I've been talking to your father about buying the magazine that your sister Caroline created and used to run.
Eye on Fashion? Why would you want to buy that?
I'm trying to buy it. Not for me. I couldn't care less about it. I've been trying to do it for you, so that you could realize the dream, Faith, to really get to know your sister.
Oh, come on. You expect us to swallow that?
Eye on Fashion magazine was a huge part of your sister's life. She built it up from nothing. She was very smart. Faith, listen to me. In your sister's wisdom, she even kept an archive down at the magazine's offices. Now, from what I understand, it's very thorough. It's a very informative story of a woman and her life's work. It contains photographs and articles and videotapes, clippings, all of these things that are a part of the big picture, which was Caroline Spencer Forrester. Now, because I've shown an interest in buying the publication, your father, finally, has agreed to give me access to those archives for 30 days. 1 month, Faith. 1 month in which you can become intimately acquainted with that remarkable woman who was your sister. Now, after that month, you'll know Caroline Spencer in more ways than you ever could have from any other source. That's what I've been talking to your father about.
I owe you an enormous apology.
I accept.
Time has come, Mama. You have my number. I want you to give me a call just as soon as you get to Starlight.
Okay. You take care now, Faith. You take care.
Well, you came to my office this time. I guess that makes it professional. What do you want? Would you like to talk about Brooke some more?
No, Doc. I'm not here to talk about Brooke.